sports. It's in the game.
Like damn, why I get a like yarn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like white, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf from the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like goat. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of dying them streets. To the boy, I lay hooping, I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got real. Young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mine, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony, I'll grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you live with no spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rash. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. But you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got spit when the light got turned. Got a dog crack when the boy won't learn. Big racked up shorty when the block gets served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. Better love my but I ain't them nerd like damn. Why pie get like yarn?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then, now I bet they're loving us. No more, no R and us, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing there to prove because I've done enough, lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Raiders. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Where's that?
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Hey, Ridley, Ridley. Where's that?
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Mahomes now to throw again. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Second down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. Look at the big man go. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Mahomes on first down. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs extend their advantage to 13-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So after 1, it's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Jackson so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up at the end. Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Again, it's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these? Important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. Their own 30-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Mahomes. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. A 1st down throw for Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
This is caught at the 2. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You change it. Report. Shut up.
Jackson up top again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Now it's Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And this one will not be returned, so the 2nd half begins with a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll run it with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Now Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Go. 13. You at X. Hey, middle. Right on.
Now, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
No, we changed it. Hey, report.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that 1st down pass.
Jackson looking to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. 2nd down, Jackson. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing and most fortunate...
This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, it's Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
First and 10.
Lucky, you ain't so lucky, is you? You ain't so lucky now, is you? Lucky?
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Jackson. This pass deflected and caught. And they will finally run him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Hey! Alpha, sit on! 180! Nice shot! Sit on!
Going to go right back to Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he won't be able to take it all the way.
I'm the lucky one.